Welcome everyone to Monday Night Raw as we're kicking off the show with CM Punk, the new World Heavyweight Champion. What does the straight edge superstar have to say? Let's find out. I said when I won this title, I wasn't here to be the best. I was here to be better than everyone else. So if there's anyone in the back that thinks they could step up to me, I'm right here. Who's gonna step up to the plate, huh? Oh boy. It's John Cena, the 17-time champion. I don't need to think that I could step up to you, Punk. I know that I can. You see, you may think you're the champ, Punk, but the question is, can you beat the real champ one more time? You know what, Cena? Backlash, let's finish it. So does that mean we're going to get John Cena versus CM Punk at Backlash? Well, I guess we're going to find out later in the night. It's coming up next. We're going to have a match for the ages. Carmelo Hayes versus Javon Evans. Now, I just want to apologize to you people ahead of time. Obviously, this is me going over the show again after the first show was terrible, like in terms of audio quality. The first time I recorded it, so I have to go over it again. So that's why you don't hear like little bits of music or the ring announcer or anything. But I do want to get this out to you people because, you know, better for you guys to see the action, to understand what's going on. So I just want to apologize for that. As Mello makes his way to the ring for this incredible match with Javon Evans. Both these men can go long in this business. As here comes the bouncy boy, Javon Evans. The young OG, as he likes to claim himself to be. Looking to climb the ranks here on the main roster. Both these men, I'm sure, would love to maybe climb the ranks of the IC title division or just something along those lines. But they're going to be the first men to compete this week on Raw. And there's the bell. And Mello coming in. Looks like he's going to back Javon up to the ropes. Ref going to try and offer a clean break here. And now it's Javon backing Mello into the corner. And then back goes Mello. Javon now working on the leg. And springboard. Covered by Mello. Only a 1 count for him. Ooh, big super kick. Of course, Mello, a former NXT champion, NXT North American champ as well. Javon looking for his first bit of singles gold still in the company. As Javon again is going to back Mello up. Big shot by Javon, drop kick. Now it's Mello backed up against the ropes. Hurricane Rana. As now Carmelo taking control here. A springboard. And there's the elbow missing. Mello floats over though into a DDT. Crossbody there by Carmelo. Here's the cover. Float over DDT by Javon that time. Ooh. Now Javon off the ropes, connects. Now a neck breaker by Mello. What is his next move? Just laying in the fists on a down Javon Evans. Oh, arm drag. Down goes Javon again. Cover. No. For submission there, but Javon escaped. Javon gonna slam Mello down. Javon has Mello. Cutter. Mello down. Cover. No. Nice spinning kick to the back of Javon, or well, to the midsection I meant. Javon returns the favor. Into the steps now. Frog splash to the outside. Cover. 2. No. Javon taunting Mello now. Nice spinning DDT. Springboard to the back. Mello exposing that turnbuckle. What could he have in mind? Mello has Javon up. Powerbomb. Running knee. Mello puts Javon in the corner. Looking for nothing but net. Connects. Cover. Can Carmelo put it away? And he does. Convincing win for Carmelo Hayes. And the beatdown is going to continue after the match. Despicable from Carmelo. But good match though between the two for sure. And now, ladies and gentlemen, it is time for the fatal four-way match to determine the number one contender for Carmen Petrovic and her IC championship. As Sol Ruka making her way to the ring now. Of course, Sol, a very good in-ring competitor, would love to get another shot at the IC championship. Could definitely be a viable contender. But only time will tell. But in order to do that, she has to get through Tiffy time. As there she is, Tiffany Stratton. Women's champion. Looking to become IC champ if she can win this match. Now it's time to feel the glow here in this contest. Naomi getting this crowd on their feet. This will sure be a hard-hitting, competitive match. You gotta think, Carmen's gotta be watching in the back. Scouting her potential next opponent. And there is Ember Moon making her return to the WWE. In real time, in real life, whatever it is you want to consider it, current ROH Women's Champion, former NXT Women's Champion, and she is also a former NXT Women's Tag Team Champion, among many things. So this will surely be an interesting matchup. As here we go. Action underway. First woman to gain pinfall or submission will become the number one contender. Ember into the cover. First one of the match. No. Drop kick by Tiffany. Now it's Naomi. Broken up by Ember Moon. Spinning leg. As now you see Soul with a chair, but Tiffany stops her there. Hip toss. Nice knee by Naomi to follow up. This is that springboard assault though. Soul and Tiffany still battle out the ring, but not for long. Soul trying to go for Naomi. Cover. Broken up by Soul. Now Soul covers. Broken up by Tiffany. The action is non-stop in this kind of match. It's a fun thing to watch. Nice drop kick by Stratton. Has Soul all to herself in the ring. Stratton off the ropes. Connecting. Face breaker by Soul, but kick out. Oh, Naomi rolls through on Stratton, but gets broken up by Ember Moon. Naomi going after Soul now. Trying to keep two down so she can get the other. Cover. Tiffany at 2. Soul with a moonsault to the back. German now by Ember. Broken up last second by Naomi. Little double team action. That was very short lived, but title match on the line. Down goes Soul. Kendo stick. Breaking Moon. Oh. Stratton gets countered. And a Rana by Naomi. Broken up by Stratton once again. Nice little off the ropes action by Tiffany. Swanton. And Naomi gonna break it. Gonna try and tap out Tiffany again. She gonna do it? No. Ember Moon now into a cover. Down goes Naomi. Stratton hanging Soul off the ropes. Stratton has Naomi right where she wants her. Connecting. Didn't even get a 1 count. Oh. Moon rolls through, gets the leg. Roll up. And Soul's there to break up the pin. Taking Naomi down though. That's what you gotta do in this kind of match. Ember crashes and burns. Face first goes Soul off the desk. And back first goes Ember off the chair. Now Stratton slamming Soul down. Getting sent back in by Moon. Cover. Only a 1 count. Oh, Ember versus Soul. Ooh. Nice double knees to the face. A Stratton. Rear view by Naomi. And the ref is distracted. Checking a pin. Or a submission, I mean. And Naomi could have won this match. Turning her focus on Ember Moon. Soul in the corner. Ember all on her own. Stratton trying to get in there to save it. But it does not matter. Naomi has won. And she is now the #1 contender for the Intercontinental Championship. We'll face Carmen, presumably, at Backlash. Oh, screen. I guess the screen has blacked out here, folks. We're working to resolve that. But in the meantime, we're going to hear from our Women's World Champion, Liv Morgan, coming up next. Oh, there she is. Each and every one of you know that I deserved that win last week. Beating Tiffany, Mariah, those people. They're not on my level. Because you see the Liv Morgan. Oh. Looks like the Juggernaut. Oh. See Liv. If I were in that match last week, you would be Women's World Champion now, would you? Because I would destroy you. And I wouldn't break a sweat. Too bad, Jordan. You ain't getting your match. Oh! And Liv Morgan with a cheap shot on Jordan Grace, who's seemingly calling her shot here for the Women's World Champion. And now these two women are fighting. They're brawling. Somebody's going to get control of the situation. Before things get too out of hand here. What more should we expect from Liv Morgan? Going to the lowest of lows, attacking her opponent when they least expect it. And now where's she going? Crossbody and... Oh, that's a wrap. Alright, well, coming up next, ladies and gentlemen, tag team action between Fraxium and the Motor City Machine Guns. This could potentially propel one of these teams to facing current champs Cope and Orton, rated RKO. Of course, both these teams were in that match last week, looking to prove why they could be the next contenders once again. And ladies and gentlemen, I'd like to bring to your attention our main event tonight. Punk and Cena are going to team up ahead of their world title match at Backlash. They're going to team up against the Judgment Day, and they're to find another partner, and it would appear that it is Sami Zayn. So a stacked main event. As here comes Motor City Machine Guns. A veteran tag team around the world. What a win it would be for Frazier and Axiom to beat a team like Shelley and Sabin. Would have to boost their confidence. As we're set for tag team action. There you see Frazier already on the offensive. And Sabin reversing. Getting Frazier on the top rope. What does he have in mind? Nice Hurricane Rana. And now crossface. Trying to submit Frazier this early. Now working the arm is Sabin. Ooh. Nice kick. Sabin going top rope. Might be costly. And it is, as the fresh man. Axiom is in. Nice power slam. Cover on the already fresh Axiom. Only a 2. And sending him over the top. And Sabin dives to the other side of the ring. Axiom coming to the aid of his partner. See what's on the mind here. Double axe handle. Springboard. Sabin's starting to have things go his way. Ooh, nice kick. Cover. Broken up by Frazier. Nice German. Running knee by Frazier now. Gonna try and continuously put the hurting on Sabin. Try to weaken him up. It's got to be a smart strategy from the young, inexperienced team compared to the machine guns. Cover. And Frazier, looks like he didn't connect all of it, but still knocks down Sabin. Drop kick. Cover now. But it's Shelley saving the match. Tag, in comes Axiom. And Shelley comes in as well. But Axiom meets him. Sabin sent into Fraxium's corner. And now Shelley locking in a figure four. But Axiom gets out of it. Hurricane Rana. Axiom on a roll right now. Going to work on that leg. Drop kick. Here's the cover. Only a 2 count. And in comes Frazier once again. Taking down Shelley. But Sabin gets the tag. Sling blade. Misses the splash. Nice step up kick by Sabin. Broken up. Going for the cradle shock, it would appear. But Frazier goes to the leg. Smart. Off the ropes goes Frazier. Drop kick. There's the tag to Axiom again. Going right to Shelley. Big mistake. As on Motor City's going to take full advantage of it. Super kick. Shelley back in as the legal man. Off the ropes goes Axiom, drop kick. Man, these guys, Frazier and Axiom, a joy to watch. Oh, cover by Shelley. No. Into the Machine Gun's corner goes Axiom. Double super kick. Now Sabin on the hunt here. Sorry, man. Sorry, guys. I haven't had my coffee yet this morning. As of the dubbing of this recording, super kick. And machine guns are running into each other. Sabin, DDT, springboard. And Axiom catching Sabin on the top rope. And now back into his corner. Brainbuster. Splash. Frazier, this could do it. No. Shelley breaking it up. Sabin gets planted down. Russian leg sweep. Takes down the former multi-time X Division champion. Axiom back in. Oh, roll through here. Kick out by Axiom at 2. Saving over for Cradle Shock. Got it. Only a 1 count though, as Frazier saved it. And now the Motor City stretch. Axiom able to break free. As here comes Alex Shelley, looking to pick up the pieces. Sabin gets tagged back in. Another super kick in stereo. Nice action off the ropes by Sabin. And these teams are putting on a clinic right now. And back in comes Shelley. Nice double teamwork by Motor City. You see Shelley staring down Frazier. Cheap shot. Sabin gets the tag. Oh, step up kick. I don't think he caught all of it though. Axiom unloading drop kick. Axiom had a chance to breathe right there. Super kick. And that might cost them. Into the steps goes Axiom. Count of 7. Both men back in the ring. Sabin off the ropes again. Misses this time. Maybe misjudged it a little bit. And tag to Shelley. Going for their skull and bones to Axiom. And that should seal it for Motor City, and it does. What a match. As Motor City picking up the win here. Possibly inserting their name into the tag title hunt against Rated RKO. And speaking of potential title opportunities, coming up next will be our Intercontinental Championship number 1 contenders match between the Bruiserweight and the Scottish Warrior. Which one will have the privilege of facing one Braun Breaker at Backlash? Well, we're going to find out the answer to that question right now. And there you see the Bruiserweight making his way to the ring. Former NXT UK champion. Has yet to win some main roster gold. Would love to win that IC championship. But in order for this man to do it, he's going to have to get through Drew McIntyre, which is no ordinary task. But knowing Pete Dunne and his wrestling style, I'm sure he's the man to get it done. No pun intended. And here comes the Scottish Warrior. Former 2-time WWE champion. He's also won the IC championship when he was the chosen one. But now, he is a psychopath that will stop at nothing to get what he wants. Here we go. After this match concludes, when we talk about Braun Breaker, Seth Rollins is obviously not far behind. We're going to hear from the Visionary himself after this match, as he wants to give a word to the WWE Universe, as McIntyre just taking Dunn's head off that clothesline. Gonna try and keep focus on this match here as much as we can. Not focus too much on what Seth Rollins has to say at the moment. Drew is just taunting Pete Dunne, telling him to bring it on. Is that all you got? Might end up backfiring on McIntyre. So McIntyre trying to get back to his feet. Spinebuster connecting. This is pure dominance for McIntyre, just throwing him around. Shoulder tackle, connecting. Dunn back up. Ooh. Dunn just stomping out McIntyre. Dunn maybe calling for the end. Working on those fingers, something we know Pete Dunne quite well for. That's why they call him the Bruiserweight. Now, somewhat of a triangle here on McIntyre, but gets out of it. Face first goes Dunn. What is McIntyre going for here? Oh dear. White noise off the top, or the second rope. And that is going to do it for McIntyre, as he punches his ticket to Backlash to face the dog himself, Braun Breaker. So now, ladies and gentlemen, we'll take you backstage to get a word from the Visionary himself. WWE Universe, it is I, Seth freaking Rollins, and I'm here to tell you that our third man will be revealed at Backlash. A bit short of a word for Seth, but hoping to hear maybe more from him next week as to what he's referring to for this third man. But let's get into our main event. As first, we gotta bring out the boys and the girl, I guess, from the clubhouse. As we already haven't seen Liv Morgan tonight, but we have. Of course, she is the only bit of gold in the group. But maybe if one of these boys, Dom, Finn, or Carlito, if they can pin Cena or Punk, who knows? Maybe they can insert themselves into this title picture. Now, of course, I mean, I'm not speaking for everyone. I don't know how everyone would feel. But to see John Cena coming in and basically just waltz in and get a title match, gotta think that's gonna set some people off backstage. So these guys in the Judgment Day looking to make a point. That's why they should be facing Cena. Or Punk. And here comes the underdog from the underground, Sami Zayn, making his way out. Very beloved by the WWE Universe. And this is a huge opportunity for Sami to team with guys like Punk and Cena. So let's find out. How this partnership will go. As here comes who some would consider the greatest of all time. The man who, at least as of now, is the number one contender for Punk and his World Heavyweight Championship, John Cena. Looking to get another championship reign under his belt with that world title. We got 5. We got to bring out the 6th and final man. And that is the world champion, the Second City Saint. And his name is CM Punk. Beat Rollins and MJF in that triple threat a week ago. And now he's marching into battle the second straight week in the main event, and it's confirmed him and Cena are going to main event on the Raw side for the world title for what presumably will be the last time. You got to think, who's going to have the upper hand in that match? But tonight, they got to be partners. Will Punk and Cena coexist? I'm sure they will. Both men know when to put their differences aside and when not to. And tonight, they have to. They know that. What a sight it is to see CM Punk holding the World Heavyweight Championship in 2025. As here we go. Sami Zayn and Carlito will start this match. Of course, you gotta wonder what role JD McDonough and Liv Morgan are gonna play on the outside of the ring, as they could play huge into the favor of their teammates. Carlito sending Sami into the corner. And Sami gonna try and fire back here. Sami Zayn, a resilient competitor, and it looks like he's already getting caught up by McDonough and Morgan. Is Carlito going to take advantage as we expected? Now Sami going to work on the neck. Nice drop kick. Reversal. Sami now cover on Carlito. Only a 1 count. And now Finn going to play interference on Sami. And now McDonough up on the apron. Gotta wonder what he was going for there. Camel clutch by Sami. Lito slips out. And down goes Sami. Carlito to the outside on the apron. What? Springboard drop kick. Nice agility. As here comes Cena. Cena and Carlito are no strangers to one another. Down goes Carlito. Cena going right to the arm. The greatest of all time now going to work on the bad apple. And again, the numbers game. And Carlito again gonna benefit. Tagging in Finn Balor. Now Finn, first Universal Champion, would love nothing more to get back in the world title scene. I mean, could you imagine, like I said, a win over Punk and Cena? What that could do for someone like Finn Balor. to maybe bring them back to that title picture. Speaking of Punk, here comes the world champion into the match. Gonna lay it in on Balor. Now Balor going right to the legs, the midsection of Punk. Overhead kick. Now Punk with the reversal. Sending Balor back into his corner. Balor needs to make a tag, but Punk stops him. Anaconda Vice. But Carlito knocking down the ref, which would save Finn going to sleep on Carlito. Punk has knocked out one member, as here comes Sammy on his side. Nice reversal by Finn. Cover. Only a 1 for the Prince. There's Dirty Dom getting the tag. And now he's unloading on Sami Zayn. Of course, Dom, the son of Rey Mysterio, but he's been talking about being the son of Eddie Guerrero, and his tactics definitely make us believe that. 619. Dom could end it right here. Splash. Cover. And Punk saving the match. Sammy's in trouble. He's got to make the tag as soon as possible. It's Sammy. Nice Hurricane Rana. Dom look for a super kick. Sammy now with a submission, but a rope break. What a main event this has been. Sammy now lines up his target and connects. In comes Cena, the GOAT, the greatest of all time, arguably. Dom now off the ropes, takes Cena down. Cena pops right back up, and down he goes, courtesy of Dom. Carlito now gets the tag. Taking down Cena. And down goes Cena, courtesy of that sort of like neck breaker. Carlito misses that springboard. Cena has Carlito on the back foot here. Cover. No. 2. 1. Ugh. Finn gets the tag. He's legal. Cover. Cena kicks out at 2. He's going to roll to the outside. Finn going to give him no room. Nice drop kick. Finn trying to go after Sammy. That didn't work. After Punk. Cena's going to get it back in the ring. He's pondered to the audience. His partner's laid out in front of him. Cena, down goes Finn. Nice drop kick. Ooh, nice code red by Cena. And again, McDonough and Morgan paying dividends. Allowing Finn to get back to his feet. Oh, Cena. Finn counters. Looks like Cena's going for the AA. But coup de grace by Finn. For the potential up. No. Close call for Finn. But Cena will not go down. Finn going up top again. Another coup de grace to Cena. Another cover by Finn. And Balor pins the #1 contender. What a match. And you gotta think, that win, that pin by Finn, I'm rhyming a lot there. You gotta think that's gotta put him in the world title conversation. We will find out in due time. But thank you all for sitting through this show after me having to go over everything again because my terrible mic quality the first time. I don't know how this is going to turn out, but hopefully better. But thank you for sitting through this, and we'll see you all for SmackDown. Until then, have a good day, everybody.